Well, it is day 2 here in Little Falls, New York at the Treasure Mountain Mine with the Burlington Gem and Mineral Club. If you didn't see the last video, day 1, go back and check that out. Several people got into some nice pockets with some really nice Herkimer diamonds. A lot of people were finding little water clear double terminated Herkimers in the dirt. Some nice calcites were found as well. But it started raining halfway through the day yesterday and I got really wet. And it's going to be raining all today. So, I got this bad boy. Look at that. Look at that guy. There he is. That's going to be me today. I wonder if this comes with a mustache. Quite the fashion statement. They're a little tight. Well, the rain's let up a little bit. It's soaking wet. Been here probably an hour. Been chiseling on the wall. Didn't really hit any big pockets. So I'm just going to surface collect for a bit. I've just wandered over to the other side of the mine and nobody's over here. So maybe the rain has washed some hercs clear on the surface. And I'm just going to walk around, see what comes up. The dolomite here is actually really nice. There's lots of really good clusters of dolomite crystals. So even if I don't find any hercs, I know I want to get a bunch more of these. Here's a good example of the dolomite crystals in vugs, and then the anthraxolite vugs as well. Black is anthraxolite, which is a carbon, and the Herkimers like to form in that anthraxolite. There's a ton of it here. There's a nice calcite crystal in that pocket of dolomite crystals. There's actually a second calcite right there. A little big for me to carry up today. Leave that for somebody else to find.
Maybe try it.
Yeah, a nice little pocket.
I want to give it forward as well.
There you go. Here's a nice little combo. Got the dolomite all over it with druzy quartz underneath. Nice little druzy quartz pocket there. More dolomite with some little calcites in there. That one calcite's pretty nice. Some hercs in there. Herkimers, a little bit of druzy quartz, dolomite. Good pocket piece. There's a piece of calcite and a couple big natural crystal faces on it. Dolomite on top, matrix on the bottom.
Oh.
There's a piece of anthraxolite with some tiny little crystals on it.
What is it? Is it a barbell or like what is it?
I don't know.
It's
It's
not a
not a barbell. It's not a scepter. I would just call it a cluster because it's like 3 different ones put together.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it out.
Yeah, go show Keith. This is where that big calcite crystal was found. And right off the bat, there's some other calcites here. Nice calcite crystal right there. Big calcite crystal right there. Very nice one. And big calcite crystals in a pocket right there. There are calcites all through here. Little calcite there. Couple calcites there. Big calcite in there with a couple smaller calcites on the edge. This pocket's loaded with really nice little calcite crystals in there. There's a crack right there. I'll have to give that a tap and see if those come off intact. I was able to chisel this one off as a perfect little thumbnail. Great little calcite there. Little damage right there though. That pocket there is just all calcite crystals inside. Dolomite around the edge. And the inside is just calcite crystals stacked on top of each other. That's a really good find there. That's a nice big dolomite pocket right there. That'd be a great yard rock, but too big for me to carry out. Another nice calcite crystal right there. It's a good size one. I see a nice calcite crystal. Look at that one. That's very nice. The dolomite's not very good around it. Kind of degraded. But that crystal is in pretty good shape. There's a nice calcite crystal. And that might be another one there. Just a broken piece of calcite, but that's a pretty good one. There's a good little cluster of calcite crystals there. Some dolomite around the edge, but a nice cluster of calcites. Another nice calcite crystal with some dolomite crystals on it. Nice. You gonna pop it out? Yeah, take it out. Oh, it just fell right out. That's still nice.
Very cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna keep chasing it down.
Yeah, there's probably more back in there like that other pocket yesterday. Whew, what a wet, muddy, tiring day. Had fun though. Found some nice dolomite and some good calcites towards the end of the day. Smaller crowd today, not as many Herkimer Diamonds found. I didn't see any big pockets broken into like yesterday. But yeah, I'm toast. It was a good time. It was nice to go to a new Herkimer Diamond location that we haven't been to as a club. And yeah, I can't wait to get home and clean up all my finds, see what I got.